Welcome to ist schon wieder zurück. Und wenn ihr das hier seht, ist der Mann, den wir jetzt besuchen, schon mitten in den Playoffs. Kommt's mit!
Welcome to the McKiernans.
Hello! Können wir reinkommen?
Can I come in?
Okay. Dankeschön. Dankeschön. Hi, nice to see you.
Hi, nice
Ryan.
Hey,
nice to see
my
you,
man.
my friend.
How we doing?
Können wir eine kleine Wohnungstour von euch bekommen?
Natürlich. James, do you want to show us around? Say, hey, come on, let's go.
Oh, cool.
Here we are in James's room. Where's your bed, James? Over there. And you know where the Red Bull flag is? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's very good at getting me ready for the games. It's always, let's go, Red Bull.
Freut er sich immer auf die Heimspiele? Also ist er gerne im Stadion?
Every time he can be, every time it's an early game, and maybe for one period at the night games. There you see. And we can show you, we can continue on. This is our bedroom in here. So I just also pulled this out here. You said to mention some important things. A fan made this for me. So just a collection of photos. This fan's from Düsseldorf and sent me this collection of nice photos over the years. And yeah, just a little cool reminder of how much support we receive. So, James, there you go. So this is typically the dining room, but because we live in a great city that's accessible to a lot of our family and friends, we've kind of just put the bed in here and said, okay, this is going to be our guest room for now. So
vermutlich Oktoberfestzeit kommen viele Freunde, viele Bekannte.
You don't realize how many friends and family you have until it's Oktoberfest time and everyone wants to be a part of it. But I think it's a super cool thing to be able to share that experience with visitors too. It's definitely worth it. James, do you want to come in and show them the living room? Come on.
Wohnzimmer.
We keep a couple important things. I'll go to but this was from last season's championship.
Füllst du den ab und zu auf zu Hause privat? Ab und zu am Abend kleines Bierchen?
Only with flowers and stuff sometimes, unfortunately, right now. But if we win, I'll definitely fill it up with beer again.
Okay. Und ich sehe viele Bücher. Are you both into reading?
I think the hardest book that I've had to read in all of these, and I've only peeked into a couple, is this one right here. I have an unbelievable respect for every German citizen because I, as well, had to go through the whole process of getting my license. So I spent a lot of time with that book, I can tell you that.
And Ryan, what's that thing here? Is it a speed and wie sagt man, Geschwindigkeitsmesser?
Yeah, exactly. No, that's a projector that we said to ourselves, look at this bare white wall over here. What a perfect place to project something onto. So we use it for Netflix or movies nights, but I would say in the last couple months, what's it getting used for?
Right, it's James's YouTube shows and yeah, whatever James likes.
So over here we have
the kitchen
where we do all our favorite recipes, I guess you'd say. We don't have 1,000, but I think we have everything we need. The funny thing about this kitchen actually though, when I first did the visit through the apartment, I was in ignorance.
No, hold on, don't do that.
No? Oh, stuff's
I shoved a bunch of stuff in
It's
there.
fine, it doesn't matter. In this apartment I was a little bit kind of ignorant walking through this place. I didn't realize that Germans have some traditions over here, and I saw this and I just automatically thought, I was like, oh, we're going to be able to cut some meats and cheeses up here, not realizing that this was a bread cutting station. So it doesn't get a ton of use. Attention. But at least we have it. It's a cool feature that we can break out and if we have any people over for a party. So,
do you have any pre-game rituals, any special meals, or what are you doing before the games?
I think all the guys probably answered the same classics, whether it be chicken, broccoli, and rice, or pasta, or something like that. Every once in a while, we'll go to an Italian place down the road, but I try and mix it up as much as I can. So I think that pretty much this is the hallway here where we keep the coats and everything. But other than that, I think you guys have pretty much seen everything. You can. This is I purchased Daryl Boyle's scooter from him. Minty is her name.
Okay.
And this was the helmet from Daryl Boyle. So a little shout out to Mr. Munich himself for the helmet and the scooter.
So Minty lives on in Munich.
Minty lives on. She is alive and well.
Big hello, of course, to Daryl Boyle.
What's up, guys?
Big part of the Munich hockey history of our club. James, und jetzt machen wir ein kleines Interview mit Papa und Mama. Oder? Auf geht's!
Let's go!
Interview! Meredith, Ryan, vielen Dank für die Wohnungstour. Für uns natürlich immer super interessant, dass wir sehen, wie unsere Spieler so wohnen. Jetzt kommen wir zum Interviewteil. Ryan, kannst du uns ein bisschen erzählen, wie du beziehungsweise wo du aufgewachsen und wie du aufgewachsen bist.
Ich bin aus einer Stadt, die heißt White Plains in der Nähe von New York City. 25 Minuten, vielleicht ein bisschen länger mit Stau. Aber ja, ich bin da geboren, da aufgewachsen und dann mit 17 umgezogen in Des Moines, Iowa, in die USHL und habe da gespielt für ein Jahr. Und dann, ja, seit dann, ich bin überall und ja.
Und was hat der kleine Ryan so gemacht? Was hat dich glücklich gemacht als Kind?
Draußen spielen, andere Sport spielen auch. Ich bin zufrieden mit meiner Kindheit. Ich denke, ja, Football, Eishockey, Baseball, einfach ja, spielen die ganze Zeit.
Wie war es mit der Schule? Warst du ein guter Schüler oder eher so?
Eigentlich sehr gut. Ja, meine Eltern haben immer die höchste Standards für mich gehabt und deswegen ich hatte keine andere Optionen als A's und vielleicht ein paar B's zu haben. Ich habe mit 3, ich glaube, angefangen, Eishockey zu spielen. Sorry. Ja, das ist der Rufus. Und ja, weil mein Onkel hat, als er jünger war, Eishockey gespielt. Mein Papa war Fan von Eishockey. Ja, am Wochenende Rollerhockey mit Freunden und meinem Papa gespielt. Ich bin mit 17 umgezogen nach Des Moines und ja, Junior Hockey. Sometimes it goes a little bit differently und dann plötzlich bin ich nach Drummondville, Quebec, umgezogen. Für die Drummondville Voltigeurs zu spielen und danach 4 Jahre in Universität in Montreal.
Meredith, and at one point, Ryan already said you came into his life. Can you maybe tell us how that happened and where you guys met each other?
Yeah, Ryan came to my hometown to play hockey, juniors hockey, and I happened to have one of my best friends in a relationship with one of his teammates, so they introduced each other and it clicked right away.
Happily ever after. How was your upbringing? What did you do as a kid? Like any big sports or?
Right. Yes, my family is very into sports. I grew up playing a lot of tennis, doing a lot of skiing. That were the 2 main sports that I did, but in between that, I did my parents put us in all different sports, so whether it was gymnastics or figure skating.
She can still kick my butt in tennis.
Okay. Ist es für dich manchmal schwierig, dich immer wieder neu zu motivieren, jede Saison? Du hast viele Titel schon gewonnen. Ist es für dich hart, manchmal jedes Jahr wieder neu anzugreifen?
Ich finde das nicht so schwer zu motivieren. Ich denke, ich bin wirklich ein Playoff-Spieler und ich freue mich jedes Jahr für diese Zeit. Das Wetter ist besser draußen und das ist die wichtigste Zeit in der Saison. Und wenn ich spiele mit Spielern so wie Casti oder Conny, die haben 4 Titel, ich sage mir, hey, warum nicht noch eine? Ja, noch mehr. So.
You're obviously living in Munich. How's your life in Munich and what do you like to do in Munich?
We think Munich is like the perfect size city. It's big enough that there's a lot of things to do, but it's not too big where you feel overwhelmed with a lot of tourists and yeah, so that's something that we love. Like there's so many restaurants and cafes around here. Yeah, we have a couple of our favorite spots right around here in our neighborhood. Kaiser Garden is one of them, especially at this time of the year when it's starting to get warmer. They have a really nice terrace.
And you for yourself, is Ryan a good cook or is he more avoiding the kitchen?
He's actually decent, to be honest. Like the 6 years that we did long distance was really good for him to learn how to...
I stayed alive.
We'll say that. He cooks simple things, but he can manage.
Ryan, ich habe gehört und ich habe es auch schon mal gewitnessed, also schon mal als Zeuge mitgemacht, dass du definitiv Entertainer-Qualitäten hast. Warst du schon immer als Kind auch sehr outgoing und hast deine Mitmenschen gerne unterhalten oder ist das irgendwas, was erst über die Jahre gekommen ist?
Ich bin so oft umgezogen und ich habe so viele neue Leute kennengelernt, dass ich hatte keine andere Option als outgoing zu sein und yeah, I think I developed it too over the years a little bit more and I just know. We talked about successful teams, and I just know how important good atmospheres are in the room and keeping things light and fun with the team. And I think I try to do as much as I can with that. And whether it's game night or whether it's just a couple of jokes in the locker room, I'm just trying to keep the boys in a positive, successful atmosphere in the room, I guess.
And that brings us to a trivia thing that I've heard about, that you are the trivia master in the locker room?
Yeah, so I try to put together some trivias inspired by some stuff that I watch on YouTube. I kind of take some inspiration from them, but whether it be vacation in a kinder hotel or something, I always make sure I put a big trivia together if it's a long bus trip. So I don't know, it seems like I just switch back and forth between normal Ryan and then Trivia Master Ryan. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, fully understand. Wie kommt es zu diesem Anzug?
This actually was a costume for Carnival back in Düsseldorf in 2018, I believe. Ever since, it's just become my trivia suit. I don't know, I just kind of pop in and out of it randomly.
Kannst du uns vielleicht erklären, wo hast du dann deine Ideen für das Quiz her? Also welche Fragen stellst du normalerweise?
I try and kind of cater it to where we are in a given time. For example, we went to Italy recently as a couple families from the team. So one round was, of course, Italian questions, whether it be simple Italian phrases and you had to guess what I was saying, or it could be something about it. One of the questions I remember was, I took the address of the hotel and then I took all of our addresses here in Munich and I said, based on Google Maps, current traffic, who's got the shortest distance to the hotel? So just kind of like general trivia questions, but also stuff that feels more personal to the group and stuff that people can laugh about, I guess.
Ryan, neben Trivia bist du auch ein großer Hip-Hop-Fan. Kannst du uns vielleicht eine kleine Kostprobe geben, so à la I'm Ryan, fight you like a lion from Zion?
I like that. Listen, just making something up off the top here. It was all a dream, and now I'm in EHC magazine. Me, Wolfie, and Meredith hanging up in the apartment now, and we're doing our thing. James is taking slap shots, and cut.
Yeah. James, kannst du uns mal einen Schlagschuss zeigen? Yep.
Can you do a slap shot for us, James?
Whoa!
Good job, buddy.
He shoots and he scores!
What do we do when we score a goal?
Yes, sir. Celebration? Yeah! Ryan, wie immer, zum Abschluss habe ich noch einige Fanfragen für dich. Die würden wir jetzt mal Schritt für Schritt, Frage für Frage durchgehen. Bariksam, wie bist du zum EHC oder generell in die DEL gekommen?
Like I said, I was in Austria before, and I think Germany was a place that I had in my sights, and I wanted to play in this league. And from Vienna, made the transition over to Düsseldorf, and I think Meredith would agree on this too, that we always had Munich as a target for ourselves. Early on in the career, it was kind of a dream spot to play, and now that we're here and having won a championship, and it feels pretty surreal, but yeah, that's how I got here.
BK 1511 fragt, vermisst du Wien?
Definitely. That was, we spoke about it a little bit earlier, but that was definitely one of the our favorite cities. I think, again, there we won a championship, and there's always really strong memories and feelings that are created there. And I do, definitely. But I think we feel pretty comfortable in Munich as well right now, yeah.
Gute Frage von M-Latto. Hast du schon Pläne nach deiner Profikarriere?
Loosely, yes, but I don't think anything concrete. I just want to focus on the current moment now, especially in these next couple of weeks. And then, yeah, at some point I'll have to think about it more concretely, but for now, nothing too crazy.
Easy Shelley fragt, die übrigens ein großer Ryan McKiernan-Fan ist, wie wichtig ist dir die Bindung zu den Fans?
Very important. We talked about that, definitely. I think feeling that friendship from the fans and the support at all times is super important, and it helps us in games, and it's just, it's very much appreciated, I'll say that.
Eismann Susanne fragt, was wärst du beruflich geworden, wenn du kein Eishockeyspieler wärst?
That's a good question. I studied finance and accounting in university, so I imagine that the first couple of years after university I would have done something in there. I don't know if I would have stayed in that profession, but probably something like that, yeah.
Yumi2703 fragt, what's your favorite place in Munich?
We actually had a really cool experience in Haus der Kunst letzte Woche. There was kind of an exhibit that was maybe not geared to kids, but James absolutely loved it, and there was a room full of feathers that we could go play in. So I would, of recently, that's probably one of the cooler places we've seen, yeah.
Spoke about it, but Blackhawk533 fragt, wo hast du so gut Deutsch gelernt?
Yeah, I've just kind of been working with my teammates over the years. I think now it's been three and a half years in Germany, 3 years in Austria, so I've had no choice but to get good with my German so I can understand everybody in the room.
Das war's mit den Fanfragen. Ryan, vielen Dank. Vielleicht das letzte Wort gehört immer den Spielern. Vielleicht du noch letzte Worte an die Fans?
Yeah, like I said, really appreciate your support. I hope we can do something special again for the team and for you guys this year. And I'll see you in the Eishalle soon.
Goodbye. Tschüss.
Ciao.